Because in the hood, we need clarity. We need clarity. We gonna draw a line in the sand, because some people, or rather, the old school ignorant way of thinking, the gangster persona, that shit ends here today on my platform. The gangster persona, we have to understand something. In order for you to understand where you going as a people, you have to understand where you came from. I'm going to say that again. In order for you to understand where you going in the future, this is why our children don't have a future, because they don't know where they're going. They don't know where they came from. We came from pain. No, hold up. We came from being rulers over the earth. And you was conquered by your enemy. I want you to keep that in mind while we do this live. You ruled this world. You and others like Mansa Musa, who is the richest man, black man, who ever walked this earth. You ruled this world. You conquered this world. You are the guardian of this world. Not just this planet, not this country. You didn't come from Africa. You came from the universe.
So subscribe to my channel.
And this earth, this planet called Earth, was once dominated and ruled. You was the ruler and you was the kings and queens of it. Now that we have that understanding and that mindset and know that you was God's chosen people.
So subscribe to Beats by YMGCJ.
You let the enemy conquer you. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Let me address some things before I get into this live.
Beats
we
by YMG.
People in the building. It's only 7 minutes. Hit that like button. This is going to be the realest live, one of the realest lives, the realest discussion.
So subscribe to my channel.
I didn't play any games. I didn't come here to be your friend. I didn't come here to be your big homie. I came here to draw the line and address a stolen people on a stolen land who somewhere in their mind can't get it right.
So just subscribe.
People on a stolen land committing treason against ourselves.
If you don't subscribe to my channel, so subscribe to my channel now.
Before I get into that conversation of what brought us here,
subscribe.
Things brought us here. Let me clear the air real quick with y'all with something, right? A lie, unchallenged, becomes the truth. This right here is one case. I'm waiting for my lawyer to send me my court disposition on all of my murder cases and attempted murder cases. A lie unchallenged becomes the truth. Here you have it. I want y'all to screenshot this. You see the court seal, right? This is the court seal. You can't fake that. Like in the money at the bottom, this is the court seal. This is the court stamp at the top right here, right? Y'all see this? I can see it clear as day. I'll read it for you. The people of New York State against defendant Hassan Campbell. Indictment number. You hear the indictment? 8183/94, right? 818394. I do certify that it appears from an examination of the record on file in this office that the above named defendant was indicted by a grand jury of the county of the Bronx on 12/02/94, charged with the crime of murder in the second degree. And that thereafter, the said defendant was arraigned before Han J. Collins, Justice of Supreme Court, on 04/08/97, pled guilty to the crime of assault in the first degree. And thereafter, on 04/28/97, the above defendant was sentenced to 1.5 to 4.5 months in state prison. This is just one. This is the only case. So when people talk about Hassan don't have a record, this is the record. This was initially a murder case. I had a co-defendant. He beat this at trial. I'm the only one that copped out because they didn't have no evidence on me, right? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to take y'all through memory lane. The day that Hassan Campbell copped out to this murder right here, right? It was the first time Eric Bennett, my co-defendant, he's in jail for murder in Connecticut right now. He got 12, 13 years in, somewhere around there. He beat trial. We separated our case. They had more evidence on him, so they took him to trial first. When we was in court, I told him to separate the case, and then he can tell that I pulled the trigger in that murder case. I was the shooter in this murder case, allegedly. Eric Bennett told on me because I told him he can, because my lawyer told us that if he told on me in his own trial, it wouldn't affect my trial, so it wasn't like he snitched. He beat the case by doing that, saying that I did it. He beat it. He didn't snitch on me. I wanted him to do that. It was being strategic. Now, on this day, it was my time to go to trial. They had less evidence on me than they had on him. Right? So, when I went to go start trial to pick my jury that day, this day, and I went in the court, I looked back in the court, swear to God, and that was the most emotional feeling I've ever had in my life. My father's mother, Geneva Campbell, was standing behind me. And when I seen her, I got ready to cry. I didn't see my grandmother for 3 years. I was on Rikers Island fighting cases for 3 years. The first case they charged me with, right? I'm going to take you out of school before we get into these topics. There's a reason why I'm explaining this too, right? Darrell, appreciate the movement. Wanted to support the channel. Battling with COVID right now. But I'll bounce back. God bless. I hope you do bounce back, my brother. Get you some rest, but don't sleep too much. Don't lay directly on your back because you don't want your lungs to fill up with the fluid. Get well, my brother. The first case I was charged with, the first case before this murder, they took their time. I got locked up in October. They charged me for this murder in December. I was already locked up for shooting Max on Trio. Everybody knows Max. Max was gun-ho. He was airing everything out after he got shot. Max told on me. The reason why I beat the attempted murder case with Max is because Max was on the news robbing liquor stores and shit like that and selling guns, so they couldn't use him as a witness against me. I'm painting a picture because I want y'all to understand Hassan Campbell, the lies that's being told,